The Suez Canal is owned by Egypt. They make $9 billion in fees a year. It's either that or go all the way around Africa to export your goods. The Americans, Israelites, Britain, and the French are creating their own canal at the Ben Gurion Canal Project, which will open up a new waterway right at the northern strip of Gaza, bypassing Egypt's canal. The Ben Gurion Canal Project, Israel Canal, or Palestinian Canal, is a proposed canal project through the country of Israel. It would connect the Gulf of Aqaba, or the Red Sea, to the Mediterranean Sea. David Ben Gurion, for whom it would be named after, is considered the founding father of Israel and was the first prime minister of Israel. The canal would rival the Suez Canal that runs through Egypt, which has had many disturbances in its history. I wonder why. Such as the Israeli blockage through the Suez Canal and the Straits of Tiran, closure of the Suez Canal in 56 and 57, and the closure of it in 67 through 75, and the 2021 Suez Canal obstruction. It would be almost one-third than the 120-mile Suez Canal at around 182 miles. The cost of creating the Israeli canal is estimated to cost between $16 to $55 billion. The reason for the war on Hamas is to remove the Palestinian people from Gaza via war instead of paying them to move. Money. Ethiopia partnered with Israel to finalize the deal, so it's ready. This bypasses the Egypt-controlled canal. SCA manages, operates, uses, maintains, and improves the Suez Canal, and they're friends with Russia. It is the SCA alone that exclusively issues and keeps its forces and rules to navigate the canal, and other rules and regulations that provide for a well and orderly run canal. The Suez Canal, owned and operated for 87 years by the French and British, was nationalized several times during its history, during 1875 and 1882 by Britain, and in 1956 by Egypt, the last of which resulted in an invasion of the canal zone by Israel, France, and others. Russia and Egypt now are close allies, as Putin usually referred to Sisi, who is the president, as a trusted and close partner. On 11th of December 2017, during President Vladimir Putin's visit to Cairo, the two countries signed agreements in which Russia would build Egypt's first nuclear reactor and supply nuclear fuel for them, and also work out the deal with the canal. The CIA created a false narrative to tie Egypt to Russia via the Ukraine war, stating Egypt supplied Russia weapons for the war. Whatever. What it appears to look like is Egypt stopped working with America, Israel, Britain, and France to ship through their canal thanks to the new Green Deal. That means they have to create their own bypassing the Suez. The good news is they are building it, and it will take a decade to finish, maybe longer. That means World War III isn't coming anytime soon. They've got a canal to build. The bad news is NATO failed to secure Egypt and their 87-year mafia hold on the Suez Canal, and they're forced to build their own at the cost of the Palestinian people. Yes, Israel is killing innocent people to destroy that region to build a canal for the West because the East now controls the Suez. The war on Iran seems to be a cover to get us not looking at the CIA, Mossad-controlled terrorist group Hamas, and their goal to get Israel to bomb the shit out of Gaza to open it up for the Ben Gurion Canal. This is yet another setback for the dollar and a brilliant move by the Breakspears to give the appearance of World War III to keep us scared and supporting the white Khazarian Israel. I'll tell you, it's all about oil, all about money. And Agenda 2030, guys, you know what that's really what it's about? It's about oil. It's about crushing China and Russia so that they don't produce their own oil, and that the West continues its control in the Middle East for cheap oil. So Agenda 2030 sets everyone back, including NATO, especially America and all of the other countries that are paying so much money for gas. It's unbelievable. But Agenda 20 will fail because BRICS, it's much more stronger than they could ever believe. And they did not secure Egypt and did not secure the Suez Canal. That's why there always are issues there, like boats getting hung up for no reason and then giving you a false narrative of them, taking children from the boat because they were trafficking them. When in reality, they're trying to gain control of the Suez. But unfortunately, they now have to build their own. So that means the West is losing and the East is rising. That's what we're witnessing. That's what's going on. Oil isn't going to leave anytime soon. Agenda 2030, they're going to end up bankrupting the West itself through this stupid idea. Because there is no way in hell you can make all of our energy needs from water, solar, and wind. Hope this helps.